And just like that, we're live again. Uncle Boca, I'm here. What's good, y'all? What's happening? What are we here today? If you're watching the replay, smash that thumbs up button. What are we here for? Are we gonna eat that pepper? By the way, these are some peach pods that came from a white moruga, um, and throwing peach pods. And they're a lot, very little floral. They're way less floral than any peach pod I've ever had, besides the peach darkest, which are not super hot, which is why they're probably not hot. But today we're not here. I just wanted to show you this. It's so beautiful. Mrs. Bolkow has been demolishing these lately. We're not here today for the pepper. We are here today for something that includes peppers. That's right. What's up, Boxster? This here is the Chomper chip League of Fire Challenge from Sips Creations. As you can see, it's sealed. And it is, I think it's 2 points on the worldwide ranking board, League of Fire. And it is a cluster. It's a potato chip cluster with chocolate. He makes the chocolate himself. So it's really good. I've done it before. Today is just going to be a rematch. Had a really good lunch, some falafel, and like 3 super hots cut up in it. Yeah, I do have a timer. I do not have my disclaimer bypassed though, so I, Uncle Bull, I'm over 18 years of age, of sound mind, have read and understood a hot sauce size product disclaimer on the League of Fire website. In summary, except that the League of Fire, their suppliers and manufacturers will, under no circumstances, be held liable for or responsible for any claims of injury or damage arising from me consuming this product or multiples thereof. I agree and acknowledge this fact without question. You guys would think I didn't remember that well, since it's been almost a year. I haven't had to read a disclaimer off. I still can spit it off pretty darn quick. What's good? Oh, this is the Chomper chip. That's right. It's a League of Fire challenge. It's actually, so Sip actually made some potato chips covered in spicy chocolate, and maybe for the sake of shipping and, because chips break easy, I think he decided to make a cluster. So this is actually, it's brolic. You'll see it. I'm about to do it. All right, I do have a timer here. There is a 3 minute afterburn. Smash that like button, folks. Go ahead, do it now. All right, without further ado. And this is what it looks like. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to get out of here. Hold on. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. There's a little tiny piece in there. See that? Tongue, tongue. All right, there's what it looks like. It is a cluster chocolate, and it has potato chips in it. What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy, you're gonna have to try one of these. Get a hold of Sip Chomper. So it's all homemade chocolate. Mmm. It's so good. I think it's got 7-pot brain strain in it. Dragon's breath. Maybe not, but I know it's got apocalypse scorpion in it. It's so good, and you just get the crunch and the saltiness from the chips in there. It's really good. Mmm. All right, starting to get a little bit of heat now. 1 to 10 on heat. So far, I'd say 1. Mostly a throat burn. Mm, mm, mm. Ah, that's so tasty, man. Can I hang this around my neck? It's got this string. I've never undone the string before. I think this is what I gotta do is unravel this. I don't know if that's working or not. Maybe it just makes it longer. I don't know. Nope, I just untied it. Oh no. I didn't want to do that. Okay. So I can wear it like a necklace. What's up, Brock? What's good? Trying to tie it on my neck because the timer will be in the frame the whole time. There you go. All right, we're at 1 minute, 6 seconds. Think about that. All right, so the flavor on that, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend it.
You're talking about,
sipscreations.com.
Which email? Which email?
Wow. That is so phenomenal. Now the heat on it, it's like a 1. It's a 1. It is a beginner challenge. It is meant for beginners, for people with low tolerances. I would not suggest, I would not suggest somebody that's just, I don't know, man. Sometimes you get people that just want points and they will sit there and devour 30 of something. I'm diabetic, so I'm only going to eat one of these, but I could probably eat 20 of them, right? I know other people in League of Fire that could probably eat 40 of these and maybe 50. I wouldn't suggest to do that. That's a lot of sugar, okay?
What did I write?
Oh, you know what, Goff? I have not done the toe of Satan. Never once have I done it. That came around a long time ago, and it's never been a League of Fire challenge. Although I've done a lot of non-League of Fire challenges, I've never crossed paths with the toe of Satan. I've never seen one, like when people out at a hot sauce event or in a store or anything like that. So, yeah, it's real easy, Jeremy. It's a beginner challenge. It's a lot of fun. And it's very tasty, man. That's what I actually ordered 3 of them. So I think I did one. So anyways, I tried the original chocolate covered chip, and then when he made the cluster, I think it's 2 points. Yeah, it's 2 points. I did the cluster. He sent me one, and I did it, and then I ordered 3 of them. That's the last one. I'm sad. I don't have any left. I did. Let's see. So I did one, and then I had one in the fridge, and I wanted something sweet at night, and I ate it. So I didn't record it or submit it for points, but it was well worth it. But just a great beginner challenge. Not that hot. Now, don't get me wrong. Like my daughter Eliza, she has a very low tolerance. She couldn't eat that. That'd be too hot for her. People that don't like spicy food, no, it's gonna burn them. But somebody, like me with a lower tolerance or, beginner chili heads or something like that. But I think everyone should do it. If you're in League of Fire, I think this, because man, some of us, I used to be like that. Trust me. I was like, I'm gonna do every League of Fire challenge. I did the Death Nuts 3 with the wifey. I could not get myself to do a tuba tear. I just couldn't, my tolerance just really don't go up, but I was pushing myself and trying to see, is it possible? And I've eaten tuba tear peanuts many times. But I just, couldn't there's no way. I don't think I would. I don't think I was ever at a point where I could have done a whole tuba tear. But I've done a lot of, I've done Scoville slammers multiple times, 6 cheese balls. I've done like 3 tubes of those at a time. Done the Heart of Fire, the chips from Scoville unit, man, them things rocked me. So I've done a lot of challenges, like that were high or up. I've done a lot of medium ones, which kind of are my favorite. I kind of like the ones that they get me, but it's like maybe I can talk myself into doing 2 the next time, but I'm gonna suffer. Like that's kind of where I'm at. Like, and then beginner challenges, there's not that many that are like my favorite are like this. What's up, Keith? I'm good. I just got done doing a chomper chip. It's my last one. Oh, my afterburn. Yeah, we're way past that, guys. Sorry. I did keep the I did keep it on camera though, but I went past the 3-minute afterburn. We're at 5 minutes and some change now. So I've done like there's some of them like there's the orange you glad it's almost not hot, tasty like creamsicle. It's so good. Wafer, and that's about similar to this. Maybe this is a little hotter than that. I think the unbearable one, great challenge. The one that I did with Tad and Kit, the Mad Bull Cow Butterscotch Bark. So there's the lower. Those are what I say. Those are the lower that have heat, and I enjoy them. Then there's the lower that I couldn't really detect the heat, like the ginger one. Um, that was just I couldn't detect any heat in it. The firecracker or TNT, whatever from late for work, I couldn't detect heat in it. Um, I think the berry one maybe had a little more heat than the ginger one. Like I don't remember if I noticed it or not. It was not anything significant if there was. So there's those that I consider almost no heat challenges. Like they might be considered like spicy food and store type heat, but these have heat to them, you know. And then you get into like, and the dual chips, those are kind of low, on the lower spectrum, beginner challenge. Um, and you get into like the medium challenges. I consider like the 6 hot balls medium challenge, the chocolate cream tally chug from Harvest 912 medium, hockey 1 chip challenge. I think that thing's like medium, but it doesn't. It's only 1 point, and it tastes terrible. I'll never eat another one again. I got rid of mine. I had some of the 2023s, and I know they're worth. They're worth. A lot of people are trying to get their hands on them right now, and paying all this money and stuff. And I sold my last couple for what I paid for them to Bob Gilbert because he wanted them, and I did not want nothing to do with them. I was having freaking serious money problems at the time, and I needed the money, and B, I never would eat them again. And C, I don't collect stuff like that, so it wasn't just I'm not just gonna let it sit on my shelf, and so it just tastes like crap. I don't want it, but then the higher up challenge like the Killer Queen 2 and the Heart of Fire and some other ones that just they rocked me. I think Scoville Unit's chips, man, them things, 2 of them rocked me like big time. Yeah, box to box. Yeah, the tuba tear. See, I don't have the teeth to eat the 2.0. Although I think I would like that one, but I like the 1.0, the original tuba tear. I absolutely love it, man. I mean, I've been out with Johnny when we've been giving people samples of it. I'm like, give me something. I'm sitting there and ate them. I bought my first tuba tear that I ever bought. I didn't buy it I wasn't even in League of Fire. I didn't buy it to do a challenge with. I bought it to eat it. and I would sit there and eat one or two nuts, and I'd like sit and eat them, and was watching TV, and woo, get a nice little burn going, and I'd eat a couple more, and stuff like that. And then I bought a tube for my wife, and she actually did that and got League of Fire points, and she smashed that tube of terror like it was nothing. She didn't even break a freaking sweat. I mean, she was burning off it, but she didn't. You couldn't tell. And she just demolished it, and then she went a year without doing anything, just like spicy like that, and I actually gave her tube of terror, and it rocked her. That thing rocked Mrs. Bolka. Oh yeah. And so yeah, that's But my days of doing the harder challenges are probably over. It's I just don't I can't, my health and my heart and all this stuff. I got to be careful what I do. And so, but I'm still active League of Fire member, and I got some. I'm gonna tell you now, I got the building blocks of heat at my house, and I'm gonna do them. I've done them before, and those are on the lower spectrum, but they give me a nice burn, and I haven't done anything like that in a while. I think when I do those, I'm gonna get rocked off of them. So yeah, I got the building blocks of heat, and stuff, and we'll see what comes out, man. I'm always game. I always want to stay active and have some fun, and I just love it. The camaraderie. Boy, in League of Fire, the leaderboard is lit this year. 1 year ago today, Uncle Bolkow was in first place. I was undefeated first place this whole part of the month, at least, so the 1st to the 16th. I know I was still number one a year ago today. And now, holy mackerel. Michael Daughtry just took first place he just chugged nine bottles of my Vicious Beer Day. He did 3 before that, and did a bunch of other Harvest 912 challenges stuff. I'm like, yo, you guys are nuts, man. There's a whole bunch of new people, man. The only person in the top 5 that's been in League of Fire for a while is the Chili Cuber, Joe Andrews. He's up there. He's usually every year him and me are kind of battling it out, and then he whips my ass like he does. He's like, I'll be going back and forth with him. Matter of fact, it was funny because the first year that I got in League of Fire, I didn't get in until like December, so it was like 2-3 months that went by of people doing challenges, and I got in there and was like, I'm coming for you, Chili Cuber. And I got right up there, and then he'd do a challenge, he'd do a Scoville Slammer, he'd do 6 hot balls. I'm like, damn, man, I got to catch his ass. And so finally I caught him, and I passed him, and then he passed me, and I passed him. And me and the Chili Cuber went back and forth on the leaderboard for a while. And then finally I don't know, man, he got me. He's going to win every year, man. He's going to beat me. He got me. And last year I started off with a bang. I'm like, bom. Like, come on, Chili Cuber. And he caught up real quick, and then shot past me. And I don't think I battled it out with him as long. Let's just say that. But it was just a couple days back and forth there. So, and it's good. It's all good fun, man. The camaraderie is great. You gonna start some in November, Keith? That's awesome, man. Yeah, the Warthog. I still haven't tried one. I got to try that Warthog chug though. I did a spoonful Saturday with it, but that's gonna be some fun, man. We're gonna do spoonful Saturdays. I already know what sauce I'm gonna do this coming Saturday, and it is a sauce I had before, and it is an award-winning sauce, and I'm gonna do a spoonful Saturday and talk about that because they just won another award with it, and so we'll chat about that a little bit. And so it's going to be fun. 8:00 p.m. Eastern time. Every Saturday at 8:00 Eastern. Tune in right here to the channel. Spoonful Saturday. Grab a spoon and grab a bottle of hot sauce. Preferably, go ahead and grab something you already got open. I'm going to be doing one that's not open this week. And then maybe I'll start doing open sauces. I want to do open sauces. Well, so this sauce I'm going to do it's going to be a new bottle, but I've already reviewed it. So what I really want to do is once in a while I'll break out something that's unreleased or new. But what I really want to do is, and I thought about this long and hard, is Spoonful Saturdays. I want to do an open bottle, and the reason why is because it's here's the deal. We review hot sauces, right? And
let's at least test it.
you know, I'll be honest, us YouTubers, 90% of the sauces that we review, we don't buy them again for like a year or maybe some of them never. All right. If it's something I really, really like, I'll buy it again as long as I have the money. See what I'm saying? So, what I'm thinking that Spoonful Saturday may accomplish, as to some degree, is me bringing a sauce to the forefront once again. Okay, this is giving it a second look, right? This is giving it another kind of like re-review, because we don't really want to review the same products again. We just don't. It sucks, man. I got 1,500 videos up. There was hot sauces I reviewed 2 years ago that are great, and hardly anyone will ever see those. You know, there's the 50 people that watched it back then, and that's it. So it's the way YouTube works, man. Those videos just get pushed to the bottom after 24 hours. But so I think that this will actually help because it's my favorite thing to do. Yes, I love doing challenges. I love gardening. I love growing peppers. I love showing my videos of me doing that stuff. I love making hot sauce. I love, you know, all of this stuff, eating peppers, reviewing spicy products. But my favorite, what's up? The Idiot Files is in the building. My favorite thing to do always is hot sauce reviews. I just love them. And so, Spoonful Saturday, this Saturday and every Saturday, 8 o'clock, bring a spoon, bring us hot sauce, and let us know in the comments what you're sipping on. And then eventually, last Saturday was the first time we did it, and it went really well. We had a decent amount of people watching, and everybody enjoyed it, and I got good feedback from it. So it's going to be something I'm going to continue doing. And if it grows, what we'll do is we'll figure out a way to have guests on, okay? And so we'll have multiple people coming on there, and we'll do Spoonful Saturday together. Just, you know, like how we used to do Tincture Tuesday on Instagram. But this is going to be on YouTube. So you tried it and it wasn't that bad? Yeah, well, you know what? That's the way the cookie crumbles. How do you think I feel? And I've said this plenty of times. How do you think I feel about the chocolate cream Italia? Now, same thing with your warthog experience. You might have just got one that wasn't as hot. Or me with the chocolate cream Italian. Maybe I haven't got one that was just blazing hot yet. But me, I can tell you right now that I've probably tried chocolate cream Italians like fresh probably about 6-7 times. And I've had them dried and a whole bunch of other different ways, right? But me, I can tell you this, that I have had at least 20 peppers that have been hotter than that, okay? I just have. Do I think it's hot? Yeah, I think the chocolate cream Italia is a screamer. But I get burnt worse from the caramel cream Italia. I get burnt worse from the red cream Italia. I get worse from the chocolate 7-pot primo. And the orange dragon's breath. And the list goes on. So, you know, some people, it's weird. Some people, and I'll tell you, like, this is what's weird is me, I will always get this throat burn from chocolates and mustard pods that are insane. But the mouth burns I get are from orange and reds are the worst. Like, that's just the way it is. And that's just me, you know? Yeah, I mean, you know what? You could get a batch, or maybe it affects other people differently, you know? The only way to know as far as regular capsaicin without the dihydrocapsaicins, like, so it's just like red pods, you know, testing them is a good, you know, gauge on things. Chocolates, man, there's nothing you can do except taste them and you know, make a decision based off of that. If anybody's ever tried the NK Hades, they know what I'm talking about. That's Nick Kemp's chocolate pod. That thing's ridiculous, man. I mean, really, really bad. So it's weird when you get into that, get into that 1.5 million range. You're talking about like what you might have something that's 2.2 million one day, and then that off that same plant you got a pepper that's 1.4 million. You know, and it's like unless you're eating a lot of them, sometimes you can't really even tell the difference. And if you're eating a lot of them, then you might be able to tell. And then what are you gonna say? Damn it, this one wasn't as hot, and it truly wasn't. You were right. So yeah, it's really weird, man. It's really crazy. Yeah, you know what, Jeremy? Red jalapenos are ripe, so they're mature. A lot of people don't understand why a green jalapeno will burn you sometimes. Sometimes it won't. Well, it's all about maturity. If that thing is close to it's mature and it's going to start ripening at any time, it's hot. And if you got a jalapeno that's just grown, it's the size, but it hasn't been on the plant. It hasn't been the size long enough. It might not do nothing to you. You know. So, but anyways, guys, thank you and shout out to my boy Chomper. Sips Creations. Guys, check him out. SipsCreations.com. Show him some love. He's also got some cool stuff on there. He's got what's called marshmallow. They're called squishers. So he's got like watermelon and different flavors. I've tried 2 of them, I think, so far. And they are like a marshmallow treat. And he's got, I think, a spicy one on there. But he's got also some non-spicy stuff. So if you want to order some treats, some sweet treats for the kids, check them out and definitely get yourself at least one of these. You'll absolutely love it. Uncle Boca freaking loves you.